Boom to the hay, all you sports fans out there in the Tubosphere. Welcome to the One Man Sports Rant. I am your host, Will, the alternative ESPN Sports Thrill. We're talking about updates with baseball, and then a cool thing coming up that ESPN Sport Science did about the greatest athlete ever. So you see, got the 1962 when they were founded, Houston Astro Baseball here. You see Kim Pock, the mighty Kim Pock, oracle to the sports gods, who predicted the Final Four and the national championship game based on percentages. So he's now 22-4. You shut me up because I was like saying, well, your 4 losses are college basketball-wise in Gen 3.0. Okay. Also, our Pi Kappa Alpha House Sweethearts for the OMSR. All right. Just briefly, I'm not going to be talking too long. You know, we all understand here, and there is a we involved. I know one man, we, it sounds like a misnomer, but we're all former college basketball or football players, and a few Marine Corps recon. So if you wouldn't say a flip comment to our face, and I'm pretty sure that's the case, don't do it from the safety of your computer. It's not going to make it anyway. It's not the point. What I'm trying to tell you is we have to do a show because y'all need to know out there how the good ship sports clip lollipop on YouTube has sailed. Especially with regard to professional sports. It's become very difficult. I remember in Gen 1.0, Gen 1 could do 15 minutes worth of the first half and then the second half in the NBA playoffs. That ain't going to happen this year. There has to be an amalgamation, minimal use, within the fair use standard and derivatives. All at the DCMA, which we adhere to around here. Alright, so now you know. So save the comments for the actual sport event we're able to bring you. For a pro bono sports show, you're getting way more than a minute and a half. I promise. Alright, so on that note, this show is copyright to the OMSR with brief video highlights courtesy to ESPN, MLB, and or NBA networks. The OMSR doesn't own these video highlights, but does own all the other original content. The overall concept herein, thereof, therefore, most rights reserved. They retain the last right for the videos. But I've been doing this from day one in Generation 1. And so it's like that. But it's become even more so. So y'all understand. But it's not that I want to have to do a show. I'd rather just bring you a lot of sports clips and rack up a million hits each time. It ain't going to happen. Alright. So I'm going to use this as the baseline show for how to do Major League Baseball when they play 160, 80 some odd games. We're going to do it twice a week on Thursdays, today, and Tuesdays. I'm going to defer to baseball tonight. They probably brought the best highlights of the game. And then after that, we're going to use this as the baseline show for the greatest athlete ever. We're talking soccer, guys. Basketball. Football. Baseball. Yes, I know it's not. It's softball sized. And when they say it's hailing softball size, hide the women and children, but hide the car first, right? And little Roger Federer, tennis. All right. So thanks for watching. No silly DUIs while you're out there celebrating sports. Stay tuned. Bring you more. I'm mostly talking to subscribers here, but there is a reason for new viewers and would-be viewers in the future, do try to keep it original and all that without thinking I'm all that, because I really don't. Again, we're forced to do this because of the DCMA. And roll game clips.
Welcome back to the ESPN Sport Science Greatest Athlete of All Time special. So now that we know Bo Jackson won the bracket challenge, the question is, what if there weren't any brackets at all? How would the athletes compare in a straight-up ranking based on the metric? Well, let's take a look at the final rankings. No surprise, Bo Jackson still comes out on top. But what's interesting is that a brutal bracket took out one of the top performers. Tennis great Roger Federer ranked in the top 5 in more than 2 out of every 3 of the factors included in the metric. And overall, his score total actually placed him out of all 16 finalists tied for 4th with Wayne Gretzky. But the luck of the draw was unlucky for Federer, because his first-round matchup was against the eventual winner, Bo Jackson. So yes, the bracket system was brutal, but consider this. Remember that the 16 finalists were chosen by popular vote, and for many athletes, this process was even rougher than the brackets. After all, there were more than 90 athletes that we initially nominated, and even more with fan write-in votes. And since there was only room for 16 finalists, one representative from each of the 16 categories, some phenomenal athletes were just plain shut out and never even made it to the bracket phase. For example, let's look at basketball. Michael Jordan won the popular vote, but that eliminated Wilt Chamberlain and LeBron James. The winner of the multi-sport category, as you know, was Bo Jackson, but that left Jim Thorpe and Deion Sanders on the sidelines. So how will the athletes rank if we apply the metric to more of the athletes we considered? Well, here's how the top 20 looks. With the 17th highest score, right behind Tiger Woods, is Megatron, Calvin Johnson, followed closely by the greatest decathlete in history, world record holder, Ashton Eaton. Deion Primetime Sanders comes in 9th, and now Cristiano Ronaldo makes the list, finishing just ahead of Pele. With the 3rd highest ranking overall, scoring slightly higher than Michael Jordan, is the man many consider the finest athlete competing today, LeBron James. And amazingly, finishing just behind Bo with the 2nd highest total score is the legendary Jim Thorpe. Now that's quite a different picture. But it was important to include the popular vote in the process of determining the greatest athlete of all time. The best athletes in the world make a lasting impact on us, the fans. While they're making their mark in the history books, they're also staking their claim to a place in our collective consciousness. And the process of including the popular vote also demonstrates that there's merit in the wisdom of the crowd.